Today I will be talking about steps for how to end the blame game in your love relationship. From your fault to our problem. If you have found yourself in the middle of an argument which ended in the phrase, "It's your fault we fight," welcome to the club. Pointing fingers at someone in your partnership is one of the most widespread phenomena in relationships. In moments of conflict, everyone is trying to find a scapegoat who would take the blame, saving one's image intact. However, apart from simply preventing any resolution of the problem, over time, habitual blaming will lead to lack of trust, increasing of resentment, and eventually to an emotional gap and to a split. Blaming is learned behavior and hence can be stopped. Here is how. 1. Learn what triggers the blame in the first place. Blame is a way of protecting oneself in the relationship. When there is a situation that triggers fear, pain, misunderstanding, insecurity, disappointment, shame, or rejection in a person, he or she is likely to express her dissatisfaction by shifting all the responsibilities on her partner. Another reason of blame in a relationship can be related to unhealthy communication patterns developed by the couple. Sometimes people learn to argue in such a way that makes communication impossible. As a result, one blames the other for being unable to resolve issues, while actually this ability is missing both. Other factors promoting blaming include stress, unfulfilled emotional needs, betrayals in the past, lack of emotional maturity, bad conflict management skills, etc. Sometimes, blaming in the relationship develops because of certain accountability issues. To cover one's flaws and make them disappear, a person blames their loved one to avoid feeling guilty, ashamed, helpless, or unworthy. Such behavior destroys the feeling of emotional safety in the partnership because it provokes the defensive stance in the loved one. Healthy relationships evolve from who is responsible for this to what happens between us and how can we fix it. Emotionally mature people learn to substitute the accusation for curiosity. So instead of saying, "You always ruin everything," a partner will say, "I feel hurt when it happens." That shift changes conflict from emotional warfare into emotional communication. Blame is often less about the surface argument and more about deeper unmet emotions underneath it. Blaming doesn't usually depend on the situation, but is related to the emotions underneath it. Understanding why blaming happens helps shift it into a collaborative conversation about what lies beneath. 2. Call a break, timeout technique. The principle: once there is an obvious shift of the conversation into blaming, put it on hold using the timeout technique. 1. Recognize it and ask, "I feel frustrated right now. Can we take a timeout for 10 minutes? 2. Establish a signal word. It can be a word, gesture, or text message. 3. Choose the maximum pause time, no longer than 20 minutes. Longer periods can lead to loss of emotional connection. According to a study published in the Journal of Marital and Family Therapy in 2018, using the structured timeouts technique in the relationships allows avoiding escalation in 45% of the cases and promotes high satisfaction in 3 months of using the method. 3. Change perspective from you to I. Learn new language. Instead of, "You never," "I feel when happens," "because." You. Expressions stimulate the brain in terms of danger and threats, while I language keeps it calm. Quick template: I feel feeling when specific behavior because. Example: blame: "You always play with your phone when we eat." New perspective: "I feel neglected whenever you pick up your phone while we eat, since I cherish our dinners together." The main difference between these two approaches is in the fact that the first one turns the conflict into an emotionless war, whereas the second into an emotionally healthy dialogue. Most of the time, blaming is about something else, not about the conflict itself. Knowing that you are going to deal with underlying emotional issues will help shift it into a collaborative discussion. 4. Put yourself in your lover's shoes. Walk in your partner's shoes. Activity. Walk in your partner's shoes for 2 minutes. Close your eyes and picture the situation through their eyes. What is your partner's body language, facial expression and voice? What is he, she probably scared of? Use your reflections as an opening sentence after taking a timeout. For example, I'm understanding that you felt unsupported because I left the room prematurely. Am I right? 5. Reevaluate the situation as an opportunity to learn something about yourself. Ask yourself, what do I learn about my triggers? What does it reveal about my expectations? What does it teach me about improving our emotional connection? Changing your attitude toward conflicts in such a way allows looking for solutions together. 6. Implement regular blame-free check-in ritual. Consistency is more valuable than intensity. Weekly blame-free check-in ritual, 10 minutes, prevents accumulating grievances. Structure, sync. Minutes focus, 0, 5. Each partner tells one good thing about his, her mate, 5, 10. Each partner states, 1. Annoyance he, she feels at the moment, no deep conflicts. 10, 15. Talk about a small change that would eliminate the annoyance. Keep it light. If the conversation goes into serious issues, take a pause and reschedule for later. And 7. Follow the 4 steps to an apology framework. In case blaming occurs anyway, you need to apologize sincerely for having hurt your beloved one. Steps to follow. 1. Acknowledgement. I see that you feel attacked because I blame you. 2. Validation. I understand how you feel because. 3. Responsibility. I realize that I am to blame for this because. 4. Promise of the change. Next time I'll ask you, what do you need now, rather than blaming. According to the study performed by HBR, the percentage of forgiving after such apologies rises by 68%. Love is not supposed to be ideal. It is reality of 2 people trying to live happily together. However, in moments of discomfort and conflict, it gets spoiled with the negative feeling of blame. Saying goodbye to blame means taking responsibility for your actions, feelings, and attitudes, not just throwing all the blames on your partner. You invite him or her to join the process of fixing things. Stop the blame tonight and see your life changing from the inside. All you need is a desire to build a strong connection with your partner. Want to learn more the next 3 steps and practical tips on building relationships? Subscribe to the newsletter and receive monthly worksheets to improve your love life, real-life stories and case studies, exclusive information on relationships.